ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. So this video right here is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, this is going to be a wrestling ring, any event you need tickets for, go to SeatGeek, use code Hodge, and save you guys $20 off tickets. That's just my last name. Now this is for first time orders only, so if you've used SeatGeek before, just make a new account. You can still use the code, save some freaking money. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off this episode of WWE News and Rumors with the first news story of the day. The first news story of the day will be about the game himself. This will be about Triple H. Triple H is back. This is an official announcement from WWE themselves today. Triple H has been announced the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations. I have no idea what the position is. That what Laurinaitis did? He was Talent Relations something. I don't know if he was an Executive Vice President, but who's the president? Is that Vince? Like, there's no president position because Vince is all powerful. But then again, Vince isn't in power technically anymore. I don't know. It's a massive situation. Nonetheless, Triple H is back in a corporate role, backstage, doing his thing after his heart attack. I'm glad he's feeling better. I'm glad he's able to be at that kind of stressful position again, that he's doing good enough to deal with something like that. So yeah, Triple H is back in a high up position. It's a different one this time, but I'm sure he will do a great job at it. All right, the next news story. The next news story is about WWEShop. So WWEShop always has a special place in my heart because WWEShop is actually the reason this whole channel was even invented. I used to do WWEShop unboxings, and that's why this whole channel is invented. I mean, I still do them sometimes. I'd like to do more here in the future. Basically, this one's kind of a groundbreaking one. WWEShop, I guess technically, is no longer run by WWE. This Fanatics company who's taking over like everything. They're taking over all the sports, and apparently they bought Topps trading cards, which is also a big deal. Apparently they're running WWEShop now, so hopefully it's better than it used to be. WWEShop customer service sucks. It sucks. It's always sucked. I returned an item like last year. I never got my money back. I called them like 6 times over like 4 months before I eventually gave up. Like, yeah, I'm not getting my money back or my item back. So I just kind of got screwed out of the deal. So hopefully it's ran better now by this new company. Fanatics is now running it for the WWE. WWE themselves are no longer running it. And I don't know, they had like WWE shop warehouses before, right? That they would like ship stuff out of like a warehouse like in Ohio or something. So I'm not sure if they're shutting that down or if they're just using the partner or if they're just covering like the business side of things. I really don't know. All I know is now when you go to WWE Shop, it says WWE Shop by Fanatics is what it says when you go to WWE Shop now. And the whole website's been redone now. It's like a different like universe now, but basically, yeah, WWE Shop is no longer actually ran by WWE now, I don't guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so those are the only confirmed news stories that I shot to get about today. So go and get your juice boxes out, get your juice boxes ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor of the day is going to be about SummerSlam 2022. So is SummerSlam going to be rated TV 14? Is it going to be for ages 14 and up or whatever? So here's the thing about what is actually happening. We know that. On Peacock, when SummerSlam was listed as a future event, it was listed as TV 14. But since then, as of right now, if you go on Peacock, you look at SummerSlam, it says TV PG. So it's going to be a PG show, it looks like. After all, but what was the screw up? Was it just some screw up backstage? I don't want to say backstage, but well, backstage at Peacock. Was it just someone at Peacock that screwed up and put the wrong thing on it? Or was it originally supposed to do that? Of course, we've had the rumors going around for a little while that WWE is actually going back for TV 14, at least for Monday Night Raw. USA Network, actually this was confirmed, USA Network was releasing a press statement that said Raw will be turning to TV 14, but then they said, actually the date's wrong, we don't know the date yet, but we'll keep you guys updated on that. So I don't know if the plan is still to do a TV 14 product, and that doesn't mean SmackDown is, because Fox is a whole nother deal they have to deal with, but SummerSlam was originally listed. In my opinion, I think it was just a small mistake, but who knows what's going on with WWE. I really hope it goes TV 14, because we can kind of push the boundaries a little further, just like wrestling is supposed to, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Edge, the rated R superstar. I'm actually wearing a shirt today. What odds is this? Okay, I did it on purpose. But basically, Edge has had these like weird like cryptic promos, right? And a lot of people are like, Brandon, how do you know it's for Edge? And it's like, well, I'm just kind of going off what the internet's saying. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's probably Edge. Like, you have like his former opponents, like Cena stuff, like Mick Foley stuff like that. You'll just see like little Easter eggs in the thing. You think it's for Edge. But this rumor is kind of conflicting that. This rumor is saying Edge is returning this Monday, the Raw before SummerSlam. They'll probably have a match at SummerSlam. They'll probably set it up on Monday. But basically, he's returning as the rated R superstar. He's not returning with a new gimmick or even the old thing he was doing. He's going to return as completely the rated R superstar, probably bring back the old music and everything, and just kind of have like a nostalgia run, because they really need that right now, because they suffered like a babyface loss with Cody Rhodes, and they need a babyface right now. So maybe Edge may return as a babyface and do the rated R superstar things as something to give people like, oh yeah, I know Edge, I remember Edge. So that's kind of the deal there. But what is up with these promo packages is the bigger part of this. Like, is this for Edge? Is Edge just switching things up a little bit, or is this not for Edge? Is this maybe for The Fiend? Is this for Bray Wyatt? I don't think so. There's just been too many Edge like Easter eggs in the thing. It's got to be Edge, but I don't know. I mean, I'm always hopeful that The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, will come back. He's an extremely talented, very creative guy, and I'd love to see him return to the WWE, but I don't know if this is necessarily it. But we can always be hopeful, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the fun news show. This is the final rumor. This is the final thing I'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News and Rumors. So this is about Austin Theory, or just Theory. We'll cut up the Austin bit. So basically, he is Mr. Money in the Bank. He has that contract to cash in anytime, anywhere of his choice, and I know a lot of people are pointing their finger right at SummerSlam, but we'll just have to wait and see. But this rumor, it sucks. Okay, so basically, I'm not standing here saying I want Theory to beat Roman and take the title. So I'm not saying that, but I hate the idea of unsuccessful cash-ins. Like this briefcase, we have to have it cashed in almost successful every time, so it's like, if you win this, you're almost guaranteed to be the next champion. Because if we keep having unsuccessful cash-ins, at one point it's going to be like, yeah, you have like half a chance of winning the title. It's like, well, what the hell? That's not exciting. So I really don't like the idea of unsuccessful cash-ins. With that being said, this rumor is saying Theory's cash-in will be unsuccessful. I'm not entirely sure if it'll be a SummerSlam. That is a good option. This rumor is also saying Theory is actually beating Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam for the United States Championship. So he's taking the United States Championship back and dropping the Money in the Bank. So he's going to lose the match because he's not going to be walking around with 3 championships. He'd have the United States, the WWE, and the Universal, and all 3 titles. He'd just be covered in titles. And that's just going to make him like a mega star, which he very well could be in the future. I just don't know if the timing's right yet. So yeah, basically, Theory cash in unsuccessful. He may be cashing in at SummerSlam, but the cash will be unsuccessful, but he will be the United States champion once again because apparently he's beating Lashley. But of course, that is the current plan right now. That is a rumor current plan. Take it with a grain of salt. It could be true, could not be true. It could be true right now, and they could change their mind. It could be different at another time, so who knows? We will just have to wait and see. So there you guys have it. That's actually going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. But ladies and gentlemen, I am your king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.